what's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And yeah, we got an update over here on the Customs Illustrated group build hosted by that cool dude over there. You see this guy right over here? Left Coast Model Car Builds? That's Paul, man. And yeah, I want to thank him for hosting this. And you know, I missed it last year, and I said, "There's no way in hell I'm missing it this year." So, so yeah, we jumped right in there, both feet, man. And yeah, we're making good progress over here on the '63 Ford Galaxy Custom. We got a rolling chassis, guys. So let's check that out. Let's slide this guy over here. Give it a little spin around over there. And yeah, we just finished the interior a little while ago. Engine's not mounted yet, but we got her done. I just need got to put a little coil in there. So I got to order some more coils, and I got to order more spark plug wires from Morgan Automotive Detail. But I did manage to find a set of green ones, which complement this this build over here. And then the engine, you can see that was all just done with Tamiya green clear, shot right over the chrome, guys. You know, nothing fancy. All right, let me take this over here. We'll get a closer look at this. What do you say, huh? So there's the engine right over there. And like I said, no other detailing, just the spark plug wires. We decided just to go, you know, just to simplify things on this build, you know. But the interior, I used all the accessories that came with the kit. We even got the record player in there. You can see it right over there. We used the that funky little steering wheel over there. The dash is detailed the best we could over there. You know, a little black wash, some detailing, a little chrome around the gauge bezels over there. And we got the old telephone in there. Yeah, you never know, man. You might want to make a call while you're on the road, you know. You know, it's funny. My mom had the same color phone hanging up in our kitchen. That's a beige or a mauve color, whatever the hell it is. And we got some bongos back there. Yeah, you got to entertain yourself while you're on the road, you know. And we got we got a TV. What's playing on there? Oh, it's a 60s Rule channel. How about that? Yeah, so we threw the TV back there too. How about that, man? That's really cool. I think it came out really nice. We used leather, Model Master leather, and some Tamiya, I think it's dark yellow to round off the interior there. So, yeah, complete interior. There's the old engine over there. Now, let me show you what happened as far as the engine goes and the exhaust system. Let me take this off, and the engine... yeah, she's not glued in yet. We'll just set her off to the side. What happened was over here when I put the engine in, there was two pipe extensions over here. I clipped them off because they were way off. I mean, way off. And you can see what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can place this in here for you. Yeah, they didn't match up at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin these two pipes over here, and I'm going to use some solder, and that'll round off the exhaust system over there. But yeah, she's looking pretty good. We even did the pan underneath too. I think she came out really, really nice. I'm really digging that, man. And then we got the wheel and tire package in there. Oh, I don't know if you noticed this or not. Let me take this back off the stand for you. I lowered this thing as low as I can. I don't think there's any room under there. I think we got about a 1/16 of an inch space between ground level and the frame. So it's as low as we can go, guys. Yeah, so let me put this back here, and then we'll just slide this guy in like this. And let's see, we'll slide this over here, and let's see, we got the body. Yes, the body's done. Well, 90% done anyway. So I'm kind of happy the way it came out. You know, there's a little orange peel that I gotta address over here, but I love this paint, man. I'm telling you, the first time using this is the sheen, extreme sheen, and it's got really fine metallic in there. I don't know if you can see that. Adds a little bling to it, you know. I took this thing outside, and this camera's not doing any justice, man. It really pops. And I tried to do something like a Winfield fade on here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I shot the darker color emerald over here, and then over on the sides of the roof, and then all the other spaces I use this, I think it's called, what is it, Peridot or Peridot, whatever. Then you can see that little fade we got going on. I don't know if you're really going to see that or not. Maybe you will. And then we removed the tape, and then we shot the whole thing with, to me, a clear green, which is basically a candy when you think about it. And then I shot 4 coats of this guy over here, and I've had really good success with it. I'm really liking this, but the only reason I got a little orange paint on it, because, you know, once you shoot the candies on this, you really can't sand candy, you know, because if this was a solid color, I would sand it down and then shoot the clear on it. But nevertheless, and then they say to use 5% of this, but you see it says right here 5%. I tried that and it barely shot out of my airbrush, so I went up to 20%. And it works really well. You know, I shot my 67 Chevelle. I used 6 coats of this on that Chevelle, and it came out really nice, you know. But the thing is, you got to remember, guys, the more reducer you put in your clear, the less glossier it's going to be. So you just got to remember, I mean, you know, you could put this in here 50-50 and, you know, still shoot through your airbrush, but, you know, the more reducer, the less gloss you're going to get. So, I mean, you know, it works good for me with the 20%. So I know some other guys are using, you know, they go with the 10%, and you know, whatever works for you guys, you know. So this just happens to work good for me. And yeah, and you know something, oh, let me show you another feature here. We got a suicide hood going on here. See that? We hinged that. So we got that going on. It doesn't going to stay up, so I'm going to put a prop rod in there. I'll do that. So, and then the firewall, everything was shaved off the firewall. It's nice and smooth, so you can see that. So get back in there. And this guy over here, well, that was actually to cover up a mistake, because when I was shooting the candy over it, well, actually the clear green Tamiya, a little booger came out of there and just landed right over there, and I figured, okay, I'll let it dry, and then I tried to fix it, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and I said, you know what, we'll just stick an antenna over there and just call it a day. So that's what that is. So, you know, hey, you know, sometimes shit happens. What are you going to do, guys, you know? We're not perfect, though, but that's one way to cover up a mistake, you know. And then you can see where the tape was over here, left these little patterns. I don't know if you can see that on the trunk. Yeah, maybe you can see that. You see those little, that little design there? That's showing through the green candy there. Yeah, we got that on both sides there. I figured, you know, it highlights some of these features over here. So, yeah. So far, so good. You can see here on the instructions, we didn't use any other custom pieces except here's the pan over here. We used the front roll pan right here, and we molded that in. And the same thing with the rear. We used the rear pan over here, okay? And then we used the rear taillight extensions over there, and that was all molded in. You know, a little bit of putty work there, and that came out pretty good. I'm happy with that. But and what I'm going to do now, I'm probably going to let this sit for about a few more days, and then I'm going to try to polish this out with my sanding pad, like 3,000 to 12,000. See if we can get some of that orange peel out of there. But overall, I'm happy with the, you know, with the final results. The only thing I got left to do is we're going to see that little gold showing through over there. We're going to, all the trim over here is going to be all done in gold anyway, so that doesn't matter. So. And then we're going to put the glass in on top. Once this thing is all together, I think it's going to look really, really sharp, you know. So that's where we stand with that, guys. And let's put this over here like this. There we go. So we're getting there. We're making progress, man. I think maybe in about another week, I think we'll have this this guy done, you know. So I want to thank Paul over there, Left Coast Model Car Builds. If you're not subbed to him, better get your rear ends over there and check him out, man. He's a cool dude, and he's got great content, man. All right, guys and gals, rambling on enough over here. Remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.